I've got to say it, I'm getting sick to death of these people on social media watching reels going, hook, appeal to authority, good product placement. Like, shut up, mate. You think that's helping people with their content? This is how you help people with their content and their social media. You go through their stuff and you rip them a new arsehole. Now, if you would like a new arsehole, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it for free. And I usually charge a fucking fortune for this. So there's two ways you can pay me back. One is the link in the description where you can give me your Instagram so I can go have a look and give you some constructive feedback. Two is if you never want me to rip your new arsehole, you just buy yourself some new tonic and that will help you help me to help you. Let's get into it. I'll be real with you. I always get super excited to do this. And there's always just full of personal trainers. Right, Coach Candy. Sounds like a bit of a porn star name. NGL. Means not gonna lie for any of you youngsters. All right, Candy Bryant, online coach. Helping busy women feel confident, strong, and at home in their bodies again without giving up real life. Okay, I don't mind that. I would probably like it just to be a little bit shorter. I feel that sometimes you can give people too much in that. Let's say me, I help businesses make more money online using social media. What I don't say is I help businesses between 100 and 500K in monthly revenue make more money online through email marketing, social media, and creating their landing pages so that they can increase their conversions whilst getting more views on their content, whilst getting more email addresses to send more campaigns so they can make, it's just too much. Like, let's say you walk into a massage parlor. You're like, oh, what types of massage is it? Oh, we specialize in Thai massage to help people with muscle relaxation and de-stress. Cool. Two things, two benefits, I believe you. But if that massage parlor was to say to me, oh, we align your inner chakras to help your muscles relax, and we also do spinal realignment whilst at the same time having music that changes your energy, mood, and ambient. Like, it's just a bit too much. Two benefits is enough. Anything more than that, it's just getting a bit much. Helping busy women feel confident and strong. I think that could be better. Less is sometimes more. Just like penis size. Having an average size cock is the meta. I'm telling you. Because I had a mate at uni, not going to name him, Alex Walters, and his cock was way too big. And every man growing up wants a big cock. But he had to break up with one girl because his cock was too big. So where were we? Coach Candy. I actually quite like the branding, all right? Even though your name's Candy Bryant, I like Coach.Candy. I'll take it. 189 posts. You are new to this, but let's get into it. All right, I'm seeing a lot of the old rig here in the pinned comments. I could be wrong, but my first impressions, I just hope this isn't too much about you, but let's get into it. The ratio effect. Candy is bloody incredible. Completely different person. 12 weeks. Okay. So you've been coached by the looks of it. Why this is pinned, I don't know. 31 weeks, hashtags don't do anything. The pin postings, right? I don't think the pin posts are that important. And if they were, I'd probably use it to showcase what you can do as a coach, not what you've done with your body. Because the reality is, any person can get shredded for their business. Like, let's say I'm going to run a fat loss challenge. I could just get a shitload of Manjaro or retatrutide and then just say it was my app. Or, again, now, people starve themselves when they're financially incentivized. Here's an example for you in real time. People diet to abhorrently lean body fat percentages for their insurance policies. So we all know people that are a little bit overweight. And you say to them, do you want to lose weight? Nah, because there's no financial incentivization. But for a life insurance policy where it's going to cost you less and pay out more if you're at a certain body fat percentage, they don't eat for 3 weeks. So people can refrain from doing things with the premise and basis that there is financial gain coming the other side. To get to my point, if you get in shape as a PT, no one believes you because they know there is direct financial incentivization. Just saying that. Just saying it out loud.
If you're training during Ramadan and still trying to hit PBs, stop. During Ramadan.
That music, that noise is so loud. I'm not sure if I've got sensitive ears to this, but
Muslims fast from sunrise to sunset, and that means no food or water during.
Like, chatting about Ramadan, great, I think good. But for me, maybe it's just my generation being, a millennial. Your music, better off being too quiet than being too loud. Please, too quiet than too loud. To me, that's just overpowering and it makes it hard for me to listen.
So straight away, energy, hydration and recovery are different. Isn't the month to be chasing fat?
Because this is so great, apart from the fact you've ruined it with the music being too loud. And the thing is, people just aren't going to say to you, your music's too loud. They just won't. So please, when we do these, just ask yourself, is the music really benefiting this? If not, get rid.
goals or personal best.
I liked your B-roll, by the way, and I like your candid piece to camera here, which is what it's called, where you like look at the camera and talk. I like the backdrop. We're outside. We've got some natural light. We've got more natural light on one side, and inside probably got the glow of some indoor lights, which is giving you quite a warm effect. Lighting one side of the face is called Rembrandt. It's quite nice. It's actually what I'm doing right now. So if you look at my lighting here, we have the majority of my face on the right side lit. If we were to bring that more round, what I can do is I can turn my face. We then create more of a shadow on this side. So that's called Rembrandt. When you're dramatising a shot, you might turn that light more. However, you'll notice a bit of a shine on the side of my face and maybe even my delts here. See that massive delt, right? To the outside of that. That's because I'm using a hair light to the side. So out of shot, there's a light here. So I'm going for my A light here, similar to what you're recreating with your natural light. Then you're using a warmer fill light from the other side. That's why I've got a tiny bit of shadow here. So you've done that maybe without even realizing, which is quite nice.
Day 43 of photo shoot prep, and if you're wondering,
I don't like these day 43, day 42, because if you're my client, Miss Candy, I want you to be growing exponentially. You give me 126 days, I'm going to have you a different fucking person on social media. And the amount of people that will see you in the 3rd and 4th month, they'll just feel like they've missed season 1 and 2. So let's say you sit down with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you know, it's 2026, and he's like, let's watch Breaking Bad. You go, I haven't seen it. Always wanted to watch it. He goes, cool. I'll watch the 1st season without you. Let's start on season 2. You'd be like, no way, Jose. Not happening. So when I get here and you're at day 43, I'm like, I've missed the first 40 days. There's no point me even listening. I'm off. It's like that meme online where the guy's like, imagine being born in 2025. You missed everything, bruv. You missed everything. So yeah. Good engagement though, give you that.
Come join me for my Sunday meal prep. So I'm starting off with
Music's too loud. Don't know whatever percentages is, half it.
my lunches for the
I know you say, oh, it's got 117 likes though. Well, imagine what it could have if you'd got your music in the right place. That's what I'm saying.
I've been single for almost a year and I have learnt so much. I feel like I know a lot quicker now what I want.
Music a little bit quieter. Really like the hook, to be honest. Because it's personal brand, this, right? So we've got your stuff where you're helping people, which I want to get into in a second. But it is quite nice as well that we see the personal, vulnerable side of it as well.
I don't second guess my intuition the way that I used to, and if something...
Because this B-roll and the footage between and the captions, everything, this is fantastically done. Albeit the music being too loud, I'm a big fan of it.
rushed or too intense too early on, I notice it and I don't ignore it anymore. I've learned that slow feels better for me. Calm feels healthier, and consistency means more than big gestures or big words. I've also learned how much I value my friendships, the people...
And what's good here is you're reading a script and covering it with B-roll. Great. Absolutely love that.
I lost 5 kg in 6 weeks eating Kinder Bueno for breakfast every single day. I am currently on a...
That music's got to stop. Okay, what I would love, and I'm going to say this to go through the next one, in the first 5 seconds, I'll give you 10 seconds. In the first 5 to 10 seconds, I want to know exactly what problem you're solving for me.
There's no way in hell I would be the person I am today without going...
Sorry, don't care.
Got me hot.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, your workout. Sorry, don't care.
Sunday candy is the reason weekday candy is fun. It's day 35 of photo shoot.
Sorry, don't care.
You know what I think? I think you should stop taking directions from people who have never...
Sorry, don't care. You're getting good likes, by the way. You're getting good likes. This means you've got great potential. The reason I'm roasting you is because there is so much you can do with this. You have the foundational skills here. Very, very, very good. We just need to make the most of it by using this.
I went to a rave sober tonight and I had the best time. Guys, honestly...
So again, you went to a sober rave. That's great. Love that. But if you would just flip this to say, if you're someone that's considered going to a sober rave, let me tell you about this night. Because then you're actually because the reason you posted this is because you think other people care about the sober rave. And I would say you're probably right in thinking that they do. But to tell the story, and considering that most people on social media don't follow you, if you'd only curated the beginning of this to be about you or about other people, they'd be more inclined to listen. Again, I didn't start this video going, I'm fucking rich, I'm a millionaire, I've done everything you want, I'm going to give you advice. No, I started this video going, if you want feedback from me to help your business so you can grow and you can do better on social media, then stick along. And I actually said, if you need help, you can give me your email address and I will do this for you for free. This video is about you, not me. So why should your video be about you and not me? Okay, so that's enough of roastage. But yeah, love seeing a ranger getting at it. Is that what they call it? Rangers? Ranger, Australian. Yeah. Ranger is a common Australian slang term for a person with red hair. Okay, DM me strong for more info. How about I do DM you the word strong? Not even a chatbot, no? Not even a chatbot. Looks like you are going to be in my next YouTube video. Haha. So, Why is that not sent? Right, so issue with that is you could have had an automation saying, just away from my computer at the moment, really keen to get in touch. Please respond with your email address and I'll send you everything. Now, the other issue is here. Let's say I am a busy woman that wants to feel confident, strong, and I want to feel at home in my body again, which I don't really know what that means. Like, oh, go away. Feel at home in their body. Who feels away in their body? Who feels in their neighbour's home in their body? I don't really get that. And giving up real life. What's the alternative to giving up real life? Giving up unreal life? Anyway, so let's say I land on your page and I go, this ranger is killing it. This ranger is a bloody boss babe and I want to work with her. I ain't even got a website, right? I'm ready to pay. I'm ready to buy. I'm RTB. I'm ready to go and there's nowhere for me to go. You know what I mean? I could be here, literally wallet out, ready to double tap that, and there's nothing for me here. So we should have a website, we should have a landing page with somewhere for me to go. Because right now, I could have watched all 123 days of your prep, shoot, whatever, whatnot. And I don't know how much, I don't know what you sell, how much it is, why I need it, what I get, or where I can pay. And for that reason, I'm out. Okay, another online coach. Fantastic. 8 posts. Sorry, mate. No. If you need a better lit picture as well. That's beyond Rembrandt. You're so far past the line is a dock to you. Look at that. Can't even see your face, mate. If you're only going to post 8 fucking times, I'm not even going to bother, mate. Next. Okay. 30,000 followers. Alan Parser-Main. I hope you reconnect with your body and mind. Documenting the lifestyle that changed my 20s. Okay. Not mad on that little dot. Tell you that. Starts March. Okay. We'll open that. Join the reset. I'll have a little look. Let's see what you do, Alan. Build better habits with discipline with a simple 30-day reset. All right, I'm telling you now, I like it. Clean. This font, beautiful. That picture. Uniform with the profile pic. You're looking happy. I like the top-down shot. You got some little gradient on that. Maybe a little sepia or something. Looks nice. So I'm kind of worried, what is this 30-day reset? Join the reset. Beautiful call to action button there. Loving that. Starts 1st of March. Limited spots. Great. Perfect amount of scarcity. Not trying to be too beggy. What is this? Really? That I like, brother. What is this? Would have worked, but what is this really? What is this really? I feel like it's conversational. Let me tell you what this video is about really. Awareness, action, alignment. Okay. Is this for me? Probably not, but I'm respecting the set right now. What to expect after 30 days? Mental, physical identity. The goal isn't perfectionist alignment. All right. The word alignment to me seems a bit woohoo, but I'm there. How we get there? Daily structure, community, 60-minute call, principles. I'm not even reading the text. I'm just looking what's in bold and I like it. Ready to reset. Do you know what? That is one of the nicest landing pages I've seen in a while. Fully booked. You just missed this one. Oh, you dog. You fucking dog. I reckon it was fully booked anyway. The February reset filled up fast, but don't worry, the next cohort is around the corner. I reckon someone's read a little bit of Daniel Priestley, oversubscribed, and I like it. I respect it. Next cohort, March 1st. Someone has never felt so compelled to give an email in their life. I tell you what, mate. I tell you what, I see you know Kung Fu. I like it. All right, let's see your content. You've obviously deleted a load of posts, which is a bit, you're trying to give off that illusion like, oh, I'm Alan and I've got 30,000 followers from 68 posts. Whatever, bruv. What I eat in a day is a chef working in the Swiss Alps. All right. Wedgie. This one slaps. Do you know why? It's just a nice aspirational wake up in it. Day in the life, Swiss Alps, building a health and fitness community. All right. Let's get rid of these hashtags, brother. They don't do anything. Things I'll never do again. Do you know what? I like it. Visual hook. I don't usually like these non-pieced cameras, but I'll give it a look. Looks like a bit of blackface, but I'm not going to say anything. I like this. It's nice. Feels nice. I will say this, though. I could be wrong. This is the perfect type of reel to get you loads of engagement, to get you loads of comments. But you just be wary of the subprime audience. I've been there myself, brother. Sometimes you get audience captured, and I would ask you, honestly, did you make this to get clients or to get a video to go fucking viral as fuck? Because the two do not often go hand in hand.
And the land is dark and the moon is...
Oh, this is kind of nice.
Just to tell you that what you start is not your final thing. I started
Not sure if I like the face mask, but...
in content a year ago about really how to build better habits. First thing, is finding meanings harder in our modern life.
This looks good. Good looking guy, over 6 foot, living in the fucking Swiss Alps, knows how to make content. This is a fucking, this is a recipe for the je ne sais quoi, seeing as you're French, which it turns out means I don't know. I always thought je ne sais quoi meant there is something magical. There is something je ne sais quoi about Jessica Alba, right? She's a langer, isn't she? Anyway, So this is great. Now, from what I see, things look amazing. My only criticism would be I'd love to dig a bit deeper with this, which we obviously can't do. I'd love to know how many is on your email list, how much money you're making a month. Because those two things would determine whether or not you are all fart, no poo, or you are running a fucking fantastic business which is about to blow up and could scale. And, you know, those are very different things. So again, my little strategy is the 4 S's. We've got the old social, squeeze, sell, scale. I think that the top level, your socials, and from what I see for your lead magnet, look phenomenal. So your first 2 S's are great. But some people's funnels can be wide at the top, shallow at the bottom. I'd love to know how much money you're making, brother. And then, if not a lot, you could be a perfect candidate to work with me, because let's put it this way, you and everyone else would pay me the same amount of money. For you, I don't think you'd have to do that much to unlock a lot more revenue. But again, I don't really know too much about that. I'll tell you what I'll do, Alan, for you. If you're not on my program already, if you join, I'll give you a fucking 3 or 6 month money back guarantee, because I'm so confident that you've just given me a few hours of your time that I could unlock that funnel. Because I'll be honest with you, you've done the hard part. The social and the squeeze is so flipping difficult that unlocking the money should be easy for you. You can take me up on that offer. You don't have to. But yeah, very impressed with that. That was nice. It's put me in a good mood. So whoever's next, you can thank Alan, because that's real nice, mate. Real well done. Well done. Ooh, looks like a tattoo. I'm looking forward to this one. Randy Connor Tattoo. 56,000 followers. Love this. Thank God. Not more personal trainers. Okay. Loud tattoos for fun people. That is fantastic, mate. Fair play. Love that. So we got Randy Connor Tattoo, Portland tattoo artist, loud tattoos for fun people. That's great. Insinuating that if you get a loud tattoo, you're fun. Portland. I've heard some crazy shit about Portland. Send a DM to get tattooed. Lovely call to action. Let's have a look at this.
My name is Randy Connor. I'm a tattoo artist in Portland, Oregon. I do tattoos that are usually super
Love this. Because what I like here is you're showcasing the results, right? And the thing about being a tattoo artist, which is pretty good, is if you were an interior designer or a bathroom decorator or a plumber, you have to show the before, then the after, the before, then the after, the before, then the after. Because everyone knows what skin looks like before, you could get away with just showing afters. That's a bit scary, brother. That's a bit fucking scary. Who's getting these? Who's getting these? My mum always said to me, never to shave my head or get a tattoo. I've now done both. Do you know what? If you're still watching at this point, I'll show you my tattoo. But it comes with a caveat. If I've got, this is crazy, right? Let's just put it this way. For those of you watching, we'll make a little bit of a promise together. If I've got your name tattooed on my ass, which what the statistical chances of that? If I've got your name tattooed on my ass, you at least buy my short form content mastery. All right, it's $99. So statistically speaking, we're going to roll the dice. If I've got your name tattooed on my ass, you buy short form content mastery. All right. For those of you that couldn't see, it says your name, YOURNAME. Give me your fucking money, people. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, so good. Is it cute? Yeah, it's so cute. Okay, so...
Okay, this is really cool. I really like this. This is cool. These tattoos are a bit scary, bro. They're fucking scary, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm about it.
Hey, I'm Dina. Hip hop is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, and a hip hop hit.
Do you know what? I love it. I absolutely love it. Send a DM to get tattooed. I would love a website here where maybe we just talk about prices. So you like prices. Maybe you charge by the hour. And this is where I think you could probably flex. Let's say you charge $500 an hour. Fine, great. I don't even know how much you charge for a tattoo. Then I'd love to see a package where you will travel to any person anywhere in the world and we make it like $50,000. Just put it there. Because someone could be, you've got 56,500 followers. I wonder how many of them out there would just be watching your stuff and be like, I want this guy to tap me. And there's a $50,000 package. Even if no one buys it, suddenly the idea of spending $3,000 on a tattoo doesn't seem so crazy. That's where I'd go. I don't know much about it, but it looks like you're absolutely crushing with this. This is great. And I love the way that you're just expressing your work and sharing with people. You're having fun with memes. Like, it's good. I'm frightened to death by the fucking people that are getting these, but that's just Portland by the sounds of it. But yeah, this is really good, mate. But I'm being so nice today. It's probably because I've had several new tonics. All right, who's next? Ella Graces. I don't love the underscores after. 34 posts, 500 followers. That's actually pretty good. Sports science, health and nutrition student, level 3 in progress. All right. Usually I'd be like, you haven't posted enough. But because you're young, hungry and studying, let's do it. Okay, first things first, right? If that's showing off your booty in your pic, please no, right? Second thing is, I'm old enough to be your dad. So I feel a little bit weird looking at the old Bundesliga there. God, I'm so old now. Because It was only a flash ago that I was 19 as well. So when I see actual 19-year-olds, I'm like, you're a child. You're actually a child. That's scary. Okay, love to see you at it. 19, you've got the world ahead of you. See what you're doing.
I'm a stranger in you.
54,000 likes 6 days ago. Jesus Christ. Let's get rid of the hashtags. They don't do anything. Most teenagers who go to the gym are just children who lost their passion for their group sport. Okay, I like it that you can tap into these viral algorithms. What I don't like is you sitting and posing on a gym machine. What I don't like is that 54,000 people double tapped that, but 53,500 were like, yeah, I like your post, but I'm not following you. That's what we want to make sure we don't do. We don't just trend hop. Imagine this. If I said I could give you a random million followers tomorrow, you probably wouldn't say yeah, because it would just be a million followers that have nothing to do with your business. So on the same premise, 1,000 followers who love what you do in your brand, or a million that are just random. We don't want the million. We don't want the subprime audience.
1, 2, 10. Wait, what number was I on? Fuck it. So failure.
Cool, we're getting some like meme stuff here. Cool.
Warming up has definitely changed my leg days for the better. I start with diet.
Okay, so the hook here, warming up has changed my leg days for the better. This ain't about you, Miss Ella. This is about them. If you're not warming up for your leg days, you're missing out. If you're not warming up for your leg days, this is how to do it. If you're not sure what you should be doing before you train legs, this is what I would recommend. There we are taking the exact same premise, but making it about them. Because at the end of the day, people don't hire you for your workouts, they hire you for their workouts.
Oh my goodness me. That was hard. Hey guys, welcome to my first ever mic'd up session. We're focusing on...
Okay, so again, no offense, no one cares. Well, they do. No one cares about your first mic'd up session. What I would love, show me a goblet squat. Tell me why they're great. Tell me why I should be doing them. Tell me why you do them.
Scott. So I have a 14 kg dumbbell right here.
So we're at a point now where we're like 10 seconds in and there's not really anything for me here. Now, another thing we can do.
Put that down for a second.
There is a lot of background noise. You could get rid of that using AI. There is a good website here called Orphonic, which quite a lot of people use. We're not supposed to tell people about it because, but you drop your audio into there, you get a paid account, whatever. It gets rid of all the background noise. If you're editing in DaVinci, you can also get rid of it that way. The other thing is if the background noise is too much, you just film yourself doing loads of goblets and then afterwards you could do a voiceover. A voiceover could have been a better option here. But anyway, do you know what? And this is the thing, right? I'm critiquing you. You are already so much better at making content at 19 than I was at 25 or 26. I made my first video at 26. So even if I critique you, I nearly said pull your pants down, but I'm not saying that to a 19-year-old girl. I'm going to sit back with a pump. Okay, I get it. Let's not objectify yourself. Great bum. Love to see it. I would much rather see it in action, lifting some weights, doing some girl boss shit, doing some heavy lunges. Again, it looks like you're appeasing other fitness chicks who do the same thing. I want more for you than to be a set of glutes, please, Ella. I want you to be a voice of empowerment for women. I want you to be the person that people watch and go, wow, that really helped me. What I don't want you to become is great bum. Because flashing your ass can get you likes, it can get you comments and get you fucking engagement and get you all those things. You are here, Ella, to get clients, to get high-paying clients, to be the wealthiest of all 19-year-olds in your county, in your borough, in your country. By the time you're 20, I want to see you in a nice car. I want you to have a thriving business, to hire people, to have staff. What I don't want is for you to have the most double-tapped derriere in the world. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm your dad. That's a wedgie bum. I'm sorry, Ella. You're playing the game, that's fine, but that's a wedgie bum. And I'll say this, you can't be filming like this and then complaining that men stare across the room, all right? I'm trying not to make eye contact with the fucking thing right here and I'm doing this for you. You told me to come here. I'm fucking, you know what I mean? I would love for just there to be some more explanation to this. Like, let's talk about the hip thrust. My favorite exercise in the gym is doing the hip thrust. What people don't realize is that the glute has 4 different roles. So I'm going to talk you through hip extension, hip abduction, posterior pelvic tilt, hip abduction, hip extension, external rotation of the femur. Still got it. Sorry. Yeah, so that's what I want. I want a bit more of that. No, because the thing is, I can't rip the men for doing their shirtless selfies and not give you a bit of a rip here. Great bottom. Put it away. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. Okay, here's going to be my reality check, Ella. Love to see you at it. Love to see you doing this. The best clients you're going to get. I never flash my body, right? Because my body's pretty average. It's not average. It's actually massively above average. But for me, I never wanted to lead with my physique because the way I help people is not my physique. The way I help people is the knowledge. It's the fact I can make them feel better. It's that I can give them the information, and it's that I can make them self-sufficient. That's why I'm a good coach. I'm a good coach because if you hire me for 3 months, you never need to hire me again. You cannot build a brand on the premise that you have a good ass, and you cannot build a brand that's sustainable and that you can grow off this. I need you to occasionally, sure, appeal to authority, flex what you've got, but this is not the way that you grow into a well-established, reputable brand that pays the bills. Because I say this from a place of love. Where you are right now is between OnlyFans and personal training. And I do not want to see you go down the OnlyFans route. The flash in the body, the getting the bum out, that's what OnlyFans girls do to get fucking young pussyless dudes to go to their page, give them £12 a month. That is not what we are here for. We are here to solve problems. I need you to go away and create a list of all the problems of the people that you PT with or that you are soon to PT with. I need you to start looking at people that you look up to in the industry. And the people that you look up to in the industry, they can have great physiques, but that cannot be what they are known for. It cannot be the business. If you want to get to the top of what you do as a coach, you will not do it with your physique. I'm sorry to tell you this. You have a great physique, but I also would never make it to the top using my physique. We just don't have the genetics. We just don't. You're pretty, you're young, all of that, great. But if you just pay attention to people's problems and you create good content and you help them, and you do this not to get a Gymshark fucking contract, you don't do this to get a My Protein 10% off, you do this with the aims of really truly trying to help people that are struggling in the gym, you can make it to the top. You can, if you want to be the best physique in the UK, I'd say it's very unlikely you're going to get there. But at 19, if you wanted to be the #1 female fitness influencer in the UK in 5 years' time, you can absolutely do that. But you have to do it right. You cannot do it this way. I'm sorry. And this link shouldn't be to TikTok. When I know you're waiting to get qualified, but you could still be getting email addresses from people. I should not feel slightly uncomfortable looking at your stuff as a 36-year-old male. 36, fuck, 19. I was drinking when you were born. How crazy is that? Last one. Online strength coaching by Luke Selway. Don't need to have Luke Selway there because I can see Luke Selway. The Luke Selway. All right. I like it. The only annoying thing about being the Luke Selway is that if people search for a name, they're not going to start with a T, they're going to start with an L. But it could work still. Helping lifters break plateaus, smash PRs, and become the strongest version of themselves. I like it. Free training programs. Free training programs, join the House of Strength. Let's get rid of free training programs or get rid of join the House of Strength. But no one really wants a free training program, do they? No one woke up today going, fuck me. There's two different things here, actually. One, I feel, is to a lead magnet, which is the free training program. And the other is to your paid course. 34 members, 33 a month. $1,000 a month, not terrible. Oof, it's not terrible, actually. There's a bit all over the place as far as a website. I'd rather, it sounds crazy, right? It's quite overwhelming. There's loads here. I'd say to you, what is the best thing you have here? And just center everything around it. As a squeeze page, there's quite a lot of information here. I've never seen someone crush on school. I could be wrong.
Imagine a space where you're not training alone. You have other lifters pushing towards the same goals, and you have everything you need to keep making progress in one space. That's what you're going to find within the House of Strength. You'll get access.
Good VSL. I like that. 33 a month seems cheap. Seems very cheap. Okay. So yeah, I would maybe, let's just create, and also, if you can prove to me that people are just joining your shit straight away, cool. If not, everything on socials I think should go to your lead magnet. Everything. And then from there, we can send people to the website. Because imagine this, sometimes you just got to send people to the website loads of time before they buy. That's just how it works. Great back. Go on, girl. Love that. See, the one before, showing off the bum, I feel like there's just more
So last
classy.
year I ran it.
It's just more classy, showing off back. Like, I feel like a woman tensing up top, for me, just, I don't know, it feels less seedy.
2 in-person 6-week strength training camps. Now the programs I use for the...
This mic, yeah, just stick it with the magnet under the shirt. There's something about the collar falling away that just doesn't, I don't like it.
Stop doing that.
Oh, but I can't eat 1,200 calories. That's what a toddler eats. Julianne actually made a great point in this comment that I didn't get to make in my...
If you are a grown woman having to eat what a toddler eats to lose weight, you need to spend some time raising your maintenance. I do not care.
Keep going.
Unpopular opinion, but do you know what grinds my gears?
Okay, so this like footage in footage, if you want to respond or react to someone doing something, like I should watch her. I shouldn't have you cucking in the corner because that's what you're doing. You're cucking. Me and her have got a thing going on right now because she's talking to me. I'm listening. You are in the cuck chair in the Hilton Hotel in the corner watching us do our thing, right? Look, if you want to get involved, that's fine, but she's got to leave. You've got to come in. I don't want to be watching Mr. Android over here on his cuck phone in the corner, which you are. Let me listen to her, then you interject, then her, then interject. If you're important enough to be here, you should be full screen. If she's important to watch, she should be full screen.
100-calorie deficit is 1,200 calories to me. Then you shouldn't be dieting. If you are a grown woman having to eat what...
Like, we could have started here with you saying, you might have seen this woman say this. Boom, clips her, she says the thing, comes back. But is this correct? Well, hold on, let's listen to a tiny bit more. Goes back to her. So then you can make your point. And again, one thing I hate here is, why is there so much in the caption here, bro? Like, if there's that much information, why wasn't it in the reel?
Look, that's all.
Don't like the memes. Some people do.
Weirdos.
I wouldn't use this as a way to grow your audience.
160 kilo bench press at 18 years old is absolutely insane.
Good hook, I like it. You're linking someone to a video that they're just not going to be able to click. Could have put a chatbot in there. So if you want the video, comment the word. Then there could always be a follow-up DM in there. If you're interested in coaching, do this.
The lifters aren't good at sumo argument just doesn't make any sense.
The sumo deadlift is easier than a conventional deadlift. And I feel like most people know this, but there's a...
Then do it then. PR your deadlift pulling sumo. No one on the world stage is giving up world...
Good reel.
Time to drive.
Don't like these.
I have a deadlift video here submitted by a follower on today's episode of Dumb Things.
So this is good actually, but one thing I would love to see you do is as you start a video, pose with a question or a statement and kill the memes for a start. But seeing as your face could be semi-unrecognizable online, there's something you guys can do. It's a framework where you open with 3 words. 3 words. Sumo deadlifts are cheating, and that's 4. Or 1,200 calories is enough calories to lose fat on. Then to make it 3 words, you go 1,200 calories is a problem, and that's 4 again. Just come out with something in 3 seconds that will get someone to pause. I feel like maybe there's some work to be done on that people are scrolling and your very first point of call could really stop them in their tracks. I don't like that you've got like these venom clips getting you to break through a bit. We're getting there. What I like is you're putting out the reps. You're getting better. Your views are going up, definitely going up.
So last year I ran 2 in-person...
See, like 1, 2, 3. I don't really understand what's going on here, and I'm not reading your caption. Don't like the memes.
Oh, but I can't eat 1,200 calories. That's what a toddler eats. Julianne actually made a great point in this comment that I didn't get to make in my original video. And that's 1,200 calories is average, or maybe a bit above average for a toddler. But if you're a 5 foot tall female, you are below average height and size for a female. So why are you comparing yourself as a below average size person to an average or above average size toddler?
There could have just been a better hook there, because even I'm listening now and I'm not sure if I want to listen to the rest of it.
If you are a grown woman having...
Keep going. See, like, I'm listening here. I don't really know what's going on. This, if it's that important, just tell me. Don't have me watch a deadlift while it's there.
Unpopular opinion, but...
Yeah, DM me form check for your free form check this February. And you know what? I want to see more footage of you actually critiquing people's form then. You know how now I'm critiquing content? Maybe we show people that. Got some work to do, but it goes all right. All right, guys, remember, if you want me to go through your stuff, don't be a fucking pussy. Click the link in the description. There's also going to be things you can buy from me in there. And considering that I did have your name on my ass, it's only fair that you probably do buy my short form content mastery. All right. That's probably the nicest I've ever been in one. So if you like that, you'll love all my other videos, but YouTube recommends that you'll like this one the most. So check it out. Bye-bye.